Hey guys, how's it going? Mark here from Labyrinth Studios. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today I am reacting to Last Train Home by John Mayer. This is his latest single. Disclaimer, I have already heard this one, so this is more just me sharing my thoughts on what I think about the track and its production and mix and recording and all of that kind of stuff. If you're not familiar with my channel, I look at things from my sound engineer perspective. As I am a sound engineer, I run with my business partner. We run a recording, live streaming and rehearsal studio, and I'm also a live sound engineer. So I look at music from that perspective here on the channel. So I hope you enjoy this one. Like I say, I've already heard this track before, so this isn't a fresh reaction. This is more just a sort of song production review slash analysis. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get stuck into the track. This is Last Train Home by John Mayer.
Wanna use me, then you gotta use me till I'm gone.
Okay, first stop. Yeah, I love the production vibe on this song. It's very 80s influence. Obviously, I'm sure most people can pick up on that. Yeah, springs to mind Toto by Africa. That kind of vibe, definitely. You've got the Prophet synths. Very loud in the mix. I do wish they were a little less forward and the mix was a little more guitar centric, but you know, I appreciate that that's the vibe that they were going for. I just feel like because John Mayer, you know, a big part of his thing as a musician and as an artist is his guitar playing, so I kind of naturally want to hear more of that on the track. But there is some great guitar work here. There's already some great guitar tones going on. I just wish they were a little less buried. The vocal sounds great. It's very nice and forward in the mix. It's right there, dead center, up front, nice and clear and succinct. Fairly dry, quite heavily compressed. There is use of melodyne on here. John Mayer is quite open about that. He uses pitch correction on all his vocal takes across, I think, all his records since his first album. But, you know, it's subtle and it's not overdoing it here. It's just, you know, very sort of subtle, tasteful pitch correction. I don't think he really needs it, and I don't love the sound of melodyne. I can always hear it. You know, I'd rather it not be there, but also I can respect the choice of using it. And again, if you're going for that really sort of slick pop production kind of sound, which is particularly suited to this song's production, I can understand wanting to go for that kind of vocal sound, because it is a sound. It's not just about the pitch correction, it's also about what it does to the vocal tonally. That has actually become a sort of production style with vocal production these days in modern productions. I love the hand percussion in the track. I don't love the way the snare sounds in the track. Again, I get that they're going for the 80s kind of vibe, but it's just a little too compressed in the mix for me. It doesn't really pop forward enough to sort of drive the beat with the track. I kind of want to feel the beat more because it does have such a great groove. But overall, the drums sound fine. They don't sound amazing. They're fairly unremarkable in the way they have been produced. The playing's great, of course, but yeah, but I don't love the production on the drums. Overall, the production for me is good, it's great. There's nothing bad about it, but it's fairly unremarkable, even taking into account the fact that they're going for this 80s kind of vibe. It does it quite safely. It doesn't really take any risks. I feel like for me, that's kind of what I've been missing from John Mayer's music for years, the kind of risk taking. But yeah, overall, the vibe of this song, you know, it's a great pop tune. It's got a great melody, a great vibe. But yeah, let's get back to the song and listen to more of it.
I'm not a fallen angel, I just fell behind. I'm out of luck and I'm out of time.
will say I do like the reverb on the snare drum.
Love me, let me go. I'm running for the last train. I'm running for the last train home. If you wanna know me, then you gotta know me through and through. And if you're gonna hurt me, then you
I like that little backing vocal / guitar kind of bit that came in just a moment ago. It is like a mix of, it sounds like guitars playing that note, probably layered, along with him in a kind of falsetto range singing that note. It's sort of layered together. It's quite nice, creates quite a unique sound. The emphasis that the track has when the chorus comes in, it hits really nicely. It's just such a feel-good tune. It does kind of make you want to bop your head and, you know, just have a little groove. It's, yeah, kind of one of those songs that you would dance alone to in your living room, doing whatever you're doing, I guess, doing some house cleaning or something. I don't know. It's just a good, feel-good kind of summery kind of vibe song. I really like that about it. Like I said a moment ago, I do like the reverb on the snare. I feel like that's what washes it out a little bit, though. I would like to hear more of the dry snare pop forward. Keep that reverb there, because I like it, and again, it fits with the 80s kind of vibe. But yeah, I would just like the dry snare to pop forward a bit more. The bass tone is nice and clean, a little bit of grit there, nice sort of mid-focus going on, helps some of those notes pop through nicely, but the bass is definitely taking a back seat here in the track. It's not, you know, driving any of the melody or anything. It's very much a rhythm section element, just bedding out the low end in the track nicely. Yeah, not much more to say. Let's get back to the track, but yeah, I do really love the vibe of this song. It's just a great pop tune. It's not a song that's going to blow anyone's minds. It's not going to change the world. But sometimes, you know, you don't need that. All you need is just a good, solid, safe pop tune. Yeah, I love the lyrical motifs as well. Just the repetition. Yeah, it's great. Let's get back to the track.
gotta hold me next to you. No matter how you work it, things go wrong. I put my heart where it don't belong. So if you're coming with me, let me know. Maybe you're the last train. Maybe you're the last train home. I'm on the last train running. I'm on the last train running. And I surrender.
Great vocal layering there.
And I surrender.
Really good.
I'm on the last train running. I'm on the last train running. And I surrender. And I surrender. I'm on the last train running. I'm on the last train running. And I surrender. And I surrender. I'm on the last train running. I'm on the last train running. And I surrender. I surrender.
Yeah, that's a great listen. Really fun song. I'm not sure who the female singer is who comes in more towards the end of the song, but yeah, I do feel it doesn't detract in any way. But yeah, her guest sort of vocal appearance, I don't really feel it adds anything to the song. I feel like you could get rid of it and it wouldn't, you know, you could kind of take it or leave it sort of thing. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind it at all, but it just doesn't really add anything to the song for me. I love some of the vocal layering going on John Mayer's vocal towards the end when he's repeating that line, "I'm on the last train running." Yeah, really nice layering, I think with some kind of chorusing going on there. Again, just adding to those 80s vibes. Great killer guitar tones. As always, John Mayer's guitar tone, I love. You know, it's melds together takes a lot of influence from a lot of great blues players. Of course, Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, people always refer to him. He's obviously a big influence on John Mayer, his guitar playing, his style, his tone, and many other similar guitar players from that kind of realm of music. But there's something also very unique to John Mayer himself about his tone. It's very sort of creamy sounding, mid-focus, not a lot of top end and treble, so fairly muted in that respect. But it's just really like smooth and clean sounding, just the right amount of drive and grit. And yeah, there's some nice bits of chorusing going on with some of those little lead licks as well. Just really great tone, which, you know, is to be expected from John Mayer. Yeah, I really enjoyed this tune. It's the first tune I've heard from him in a long while that kind of caught my attention. I must admit, I maybe have not made enough effort to delve properly into his more recent releases. So, you know, any of you John Mayer fans out there watching this, let me know if there's anything you think I would enjoy, particularly as someone who is a fan of Battle Studies. I love that album, Continuum. Two great albums. His first two albums as well are great. And the John Mayer Trio stuff as well. I love those. The two main live albums they did, particularly Where the Light Is. I mean, that whole concert is just incredible. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction / song production analysis, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I just hope you enjoyed me sharing my thoughts on the tune. And yeah, I will see you guys again in the next one. Let me know if there's anything else you would like me to cover, particularly stuff you think I might have not heard before. I'm always up for discovering and listening to new music and sharing my reactions to it. Anyway, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, that's fine. You can hit the dislike as well, or just don't hit anything at all. Whatever you want to do. Hit the subscribe button as well if you would like to stay up to date with the latest videos I'm putting out. I'll see you next time.